Woody, Shaka Smart returns to VCU, leaves feeling fortunate to win and to have once been the Rams coach. The atmosphere Shaka Smart helped create in the Siegel Center nearly was his undoing. In the 6 years Smart spent as VCU's basketball coach, the support from the fans grew so untamed and unfettered that it sometimes bordered, and still borders, on manic. Tuesday night, Smart returned to the Siegel Center with his Texas Longhorns. The Longhorns, members of the Big 12 Conference, at times played with Power 5 conference size, quickness and shooting. Texas stretched the lead to 19 points in the second half. But the Siegel Center doesn't let anyone just walk over the Rams. "It's the first time I've experienced the crowd as visiting coach," said Smart. "We always used to talk about how many wins a season this place is worth by itself. Of course, it's the 5 players on court for both teams that determine the outcome, but man, going through that tonight when VCU was making its run. I always said when I was here, it's as good an atmosphere as anywhere." And as much as Smart wanted Tuesday night to be about the game and nothing but the game, it was easy to see during and after the game, this was much more than just another game. "He's been recruiting me since I was in the 8th grade, said freshman guard Matt Coleman of the Longhorns. "I've been here a couple of times. I know type of crowd the Sioux brings, knew the importance of this game." During this week he didn't make it about himself. He made it about the team, but personally, "I knew how much this meant." Smart is in his 3rd season at Texas. Many thought and hoped he would stay at VCU forever. When it didn't work out that way, there were a few hurt feelings. Smart, knowing full well how VCU fans treat any visiting team, couldn't be sure what type of reception he'd receive. VCU coach Mike Rhodes, who was a member of Smart's staff at VCU, helped pave the way, though. "I'm appreciative of Mike for recommending people be nice," Smart said, laughing himself and bringing laughter to his post-game news conference. "The power of suggestion is very strong. People do forgive and forget, so VCU's fans might have been welcoming without Rhodes' prompting. Many appreciate what Smart accomplished here: a Final Four appearance in 2011, 5 straight NCAA tournament appearances, and helping turn VCU into a nationally respected program. And many came to say thanks to Smart in their way." Brandon Alness, 2015 graduate of VCU who now lives and works in Northern Virginia, came dressed as Smart, complete with a blue shirt and yellow tie. Smart now wears a Texas brown tie. Alness, bald, young and slender, was stationed on the baseline near the end of the Texas bench. "He looks so much like Smart. There was a time or two when spectators must have wondered why the Texas coach was working from the baseline instead of in front the bench. When I was a student here, and I'd walk around in the bookstore, people would ask for my autograph," said Alness. "I decided to pull the look back out. It was a good decision." VCU had to make a number of good decisions and shots to get back into the game. At times, Texas was so good, it did something that rarely happens in the Siegel Center: silence the crowd. At no time was there more silence than when the Longhorns' 6'11" freshman center Mohamed Bamba took off from near the foul line in the first half, soared well above the rim and jammed the ball through the net before returning to earth. "I thought it was Space Jam," said Coleman. "That was my first time seeing something like that. It caught me off guard. It caught crowd off guard, too. That's a sign when you're the visiting team and you do that. The crowd didn't stay silent for long. In the atmosphere that once worked so often to the advantage of Smart's teams when he coached the Rams became an obstacle Tuesday night. It's tough to communicate because it's so loud, and we had a few miscommunications on offense, said Smart. But more so than communication, it's the noise and energy that's in your face and in your head. If you don't have a level of poise and composure about you as a team. That's why the winning percentage, 239-38, here, is what it is. When I can take a breath, I realize what a special place this is and that I was so fortunate to be here for 6 years, said Smart. Smart's years with the Rams should leave a lot of VCU people feeling fortunate.